Hai, Assalamualaikum. My name is Tengku Muhammad Fikri bin Tuku Syariman. I am from class AP1104A and I am a student from UITM Cawangan Pahang Campus Inke. So today, I will represent my newspaper cutting video presentations in subject AGR 255. Okay, the topic of newspaper cutting that I choose is Pekerja Asing, Untung, Terima, Gaji minimum. Okay, let's go for the main problem and issues. An increase in the minimum wage will benefit not only a local workers but also foreign workers. This is because there are more foreign workers entering the country's labour market, especially at lower levels, and they are using surplus wage to pay for their deportation back to their countries. In 2018, there were roughly 2 million foreign employees in Malaysia, and the vast majority of those who benefit from the rise in the minimum wage were foreign employees. Okay, according to the MEF, Malaysian Employers Federation, if the minimum wage rate is rise by 100 ringgit Malaysia, foreign employees will send an additional around 4 million 4 billion ringgit Malaysia in remittance to their country each year. As a result, if the quantity can be kept in the country economic market, the country economic activity can be increased. Okay, next is the solutions. And the solution one is, in comparison for foreign workers, the government should focus on implementing the new minimum wage for only local workers so that the policy can protect the household of these individuals. Other way for determining who should be targeted by the government must also be established so that their needs and lifestyle can be improved. Because the life of local workers and foreign workers in the country are not same, the government must consider separate laws to exit the two categories of workers. In Malaysia, there should be no comparison between pay of local workers and those of foreign workers. This is because although receive 1,000 wage, the foreign workers are entitled for free housing, food and drink, and their cost of living is different from the local workers. In Malaysia, economic and social climate, foreign labour seems to be a problem. On the other hand, foreign workers are required to assist in the expansion of the economy. The foreign employees, on the other hand, are blamed for causing a slew of social and economic issues. In 2020, the cost of commodities will rise. The a strange of putting a population and low wage workers in the area. Datuk Ahmad Razman Abdul Latif Putra Business School Analysis, University Putra Malaysia, note that high compensations can boost employees' morale while also increase the company production and income. The need to increase the minimum wage is critical if we are to minimize our reliance on foreign workers. It also offers locals more productive purchase power and ensure the by boosting the productivity of our workers, we are able to favorably develop our country. Okay, next we go to the second solutions. Every Malaysian workers should pay attention and contribute to social protection system. This is due to the fact that many local workers have yet to contribute to schemes such as the Employees Provident Fund (EPF), particularly those who are part of the informal workforce who are at risk of losing their jobs. The EPF invests contribution and improve financial instrument to maximize returns and ensure their dividend payment. The the local Malaysian employees retired with insufficient savings. According to the APF Chief Executive Officer Tuku Ali Zakri alias, employees with benefit in the long run, and as this minimum wage adjustment will help EPF members save for retirement and strengthen their future financial resilience, while employees will benefit in the short term as it will help increase productivity, employees' loyalty, and act as an incentive to employees to do their best for their organization. As a result, the issue of local workers' minimum wage might be related to the social security programs. We can observe that, aside from the EPF, hardly all work sector have a social protection mechanism. Okay, for the last part is the conclusion and the best solutions. In my opinion, the best solution is the solution one. This is because the prediction by establish a new minimum that is focused on local workers only. Certain industry will be able to lessen their need on foreign worker. Local Malaysian workers also do not have to be concerned about the salary disparities with foreign workers. As a result, the introduction of the new monthly minimum wage 1,500 will have a favorable influence on the country. In order for Malaysia to realize its goal of becoming a developed nation reliant on high technology and high trade personnel, the percentage of skilled workers must be improved. Furthermore, the COVID-19 pandemic demonstrate that the government could not rely on foreign worker and had to engage on local workers because many had lost income as well as jobs at the time of the pandemic. So its implementations will make the country wage rate competitive, allowing to the compete with other Southeast Asian countries. Okay, that is all from me for this newspaper cutting video presentations. I hope you guys get a little bit of knowledge what I have shared today about the local workers and foreign workers minimum wages, and why the government want to give a new minimum wages for the workers in Malaysia. As we know, pandemic COVID-19 have attacked our country Malaysia, and this is because and that's why the government want to help our workers improve their lifestyle in giving them a new minimum wages. So that's all from me. Stay safe and assalamualaikum.